Bulls escaped the first half against Boston with a 6-point deficit. Now, it's a little surprising in the sense that the Bulls actually got out to an early lead in this game. The Boston Celtics did go on a run. They came out of the first quarter tied. So the Bulls are, they're playing well enough in this game. I would like to see better defense out. They're getting killed by the three-point shot right now. The Boston Celtics have gone 13 of 27 from three-point range already in this game. That's tough. That's tough right there. So over 30 of their points already have come from just the three-point shot, while the Bulls have only gone 7 to 15 from three-point shooting right now. So they got those things they definitely need to tighten up to really get back in this game. That's really one of the biggest causes of this deficit today for the Chicago Bulls is the discrepancy between the three-point shot. When you look at the Bulls, they're getting out rebounded as well by 6. We do have one offensive rebound in this game to 6 as well for the Boston Celtics. So we want to get that a little bit tighter. The Bulls have 23 assists on only 26 made baskets, which is really good as well. So there's things that are going in the Bulls' favor. Of course, they just got to tighten some things up. DeMar's leading the way right now with 13 points. Kobe White's 2 of 5 for 5 points. You got 8 points from Alex Caruso, who left the game holding his ankle. So let's hope that halftime he's able to come back, get back in the game. Torrey Craig has 11 points off the bench for the Bulls. And shout out to Dalen Terry, who had one of the best stretches in this game, offensively and defensively. 7 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist from Dalen Terry in this game. He's also 3 of 3 overall from the field. You got to give him credit for how he's been playing in this first half of the game. But yeah, the Bulls got to tighten some things up, man. That's really what it comes down to. The Bulls got a lot of things they need to tighten up in this game. And let's hope that they can do it, man. Let's hope they can do it. Let's see how you guys are feeling, though. We got Shay in the building. Says we have got to have the dumbest head coach in the world who sees AC's guarding Jason Tatum pretty good in the first quarter and don't put him in the second quarter. Well, keep in mind, Alex Caruso did go, down with injury. And then on top of that, Jason Tatum was out the game for a little bit of time there as well. So could you please tell Bubblegum Billy not to let nobody but AC guard Jason Tatum? Well, let's hope AC is going to come back. This is why Patrick Williams is important, because he is our on-ball defender. Yeah, he's one of our best on-ball defenders. Not the only one, but especially when it comes to bigs that can handle the ball, he's definitely hugely important for that. So, yeah. Surprised we looked at like an actual basketball team in the first half. I'm not surprised. Let's not act like the Bulls haven't played smart basketball throughout this stretch. They have. I mean, keep in mind the Bulls have the 9th best record in the league since December. That's just how tough things have been for the Chicago Bulls in their slow start. So I'm not surprised this team is looking like a good basketball team. They're actually moving the ball around, moving without the ball a little bit more. Let's hope that continues. Our three-point defense is troubling. A lot of those were wide open. Oh, yeah, three-point defense is absolutely trash. Absolutely trash. Is it me, or are we dead ass missing wide open shots and easy buckets? Yeah, especially at the start of the game. We were missing so many just wide open bunnies, it felt like, to start the game. And so, yeah, it sucks to not have those. You want to get those back where you can. But, hopefully the Bulls come out here in this better. Let's come out in the second half of the game much better, much more composed, and knock down some of those bunnies, because that's a big part of what was really killing the Chicago Bulls in that first game. At least, I mean, that first half, at least in my opinion. So it's so sickening watching every player on the Celtics hit a three, no matter what you do. I mean, the Bulls were playing some trash ass defense. They hit some tough shots too, but the Bulls were playing some trash ass defense at the 3-point line as well. Do you think Javonte is going to play? If Caruso doesn't come back, I think yes. Billy Donovan was quoted before the game as saying that there's not a high probability that Javonte Green plays today. But now, if what happens with AC, that may change some things. So good first half, not bad at all. Yeah, not bad at all. Solid half, right? You can play solid and still be down. They played really good. I love the assist to bucket ratio as well. Only 3 of our baskets weren't assisted. I like that. Boston got shooters, and they are dangerous. That's 100% fact, Tay. Nikola Vucevic is starting to piss me off. Okay, Luke Cornett may maybe have your number a little bit because of the link, but when you're being guarded by Al Horford and tell him go ham. Well, Horford is strong as hell too. So, and we know that Vooch has some issues with extremely strong people that can outpower him as well. This team needs to learn how to move without the ball. I hate to watch a dude just stand it, bro. You already know you preach to the choir on that one. The lack of movement without the ball is mind boggling. I hate it. I don't hate anything more than that. What do you think we should make to replace DeMar in the offseason? I mean, again, it's not replace. If you're going to just try to replace DeMar one for one, then you might as well keep DeMar. If you move on from DeMar, it's about maybe find somebody who fits better, right? So I don't have that type of player, but maybe a 3-and-D player you're looking at trying to fit in rather than DeMar and his limitations there. But I don't have like a player in mind per se. I don't know if we're going to win this game, but I just have to say Boston is something I believe they're going to win the championship. But let go Chicago. Let's play a good second half. Listen, Boston is a damn good team. Damn good team. What move do you? I already read that one. We do need something. We are missing shots. Yeah, I mean, listen, the missed shots, especially at the rim, are unacceptable. Like the number of shots that we've missed at the rim is crazy. But yeah, all these second chance points are killing the Bulls. I mean, a lot. Like I think it's more the 3-point than second chance shots. They're getting killed on three. Well, some of those 3-pointers were second chance shots, right? So, but yeah, 13 to 27 right now. Like that 39 points coming from the 3-point line alone for and a team that's only scored 66 points. That's crazy. That's crazy output from the 3-point line. So if the Bulls can guard the 3-point line better, I think that's going to go a long way for the Bulls. So unrelated, but this halftime show the Bulls got going on is kind of flashy, no pun intended. I love the way they did the Star Spangled Banner today, the national anthem. Like that was dope with the guitars. It's really nice to see Derek White finally embrace the ball head. I mean, yeah, that's been all season. He needed it. Hey everyone, what's going on? Daniel Berry Sports Highlights. Glad to have you in the building. Damn, the chat is sad, but we are playing pretty good. LOL. We need it. Listen, guard the 3-point line, execute a little bit better. We can be right back in this game. Right back in this game. This game, look, the Bulls are down by 6. I know everything has not looked good at all. The Bulls defense leaves a lot to be desired as well, but we just got to tighten up those things. I think we'll be all right. But yeah. So right now, just to highlight the second chance points, the Boston Celtics have 11 second chance points. The Bulls have 0. So that is a big discrepancy there as well. So we need to close that out. We came in thinking perimeter defense would be a strength, but man, we were so wrong. I mean, yeah. I mean, a lot of I wonder how many of those 3-pointers are like second chance or caught off rotation, but we need to be better regardless. So the Bulls are staying in the game, but glad to see Dalen showing confidence. Dalen absolutely showing confidence. I don't see the Celtics winning a championship against the Nuggets, who had their number all season. You'd be surprised. Please, no 3-and-D player. Carter's prime example of the phrase "live and die by the 3." Well, the problem is that Javon Carter is just terrible at everything. He's a point guard, a 3-and-D point guard that hasn't shot the ball well, hasn't passed the ball well, and has been terrible on defense. Like you had one job. I guess actually it's 3, but it is what it is. There, no, listen, he's back to ball headed hoe. It just is what it is. He's back to playing like a ball headed hoe. Do you think it would be safe bet for OB to take DeMar's starting spot with his previous experience in the EuroLeague? I mean, listen, you would have to do some other changes on the team. If they were to let DeMar walk, I do think that it would be a competition between OB, who if somebody that they bring in, Julian Phillips, maybe they even let Patrick Williams and maybe move a different player into the 4 or something like that. But I think he'll get a shot. Also, when they said Phillips will not be evaluated for 2 weeks, I have flashbacks. People all they signed Javon Carter. I think that says a lot. Do you think it'll be safe bet for OB? I already read that one. Jalen obviously died by the three. Dude effing sucks at man. Listen, the whole let's move on from DeMar, in my opinion, is silly. We saw how bad we were without DeMar in the fourth quarter. Without him, love or hate him, he's still an integral part of it. I mean, he's integral, but here's the thing, and this is what I said on today's episode. I don't, he is integral, but ask yourself this: how much are you really inflating how good this team is and can be in the long run? If you're saying that we're trash without DeMar, wouldn't that then mean the Bulls would probably be better off letting DeMar walk and getting a high lottery pick in next year's draft that's deep and getting an actual star player? The thing is, if I'm not saying they need to let DeMar walk, but if they let DeMar walk, that gives them a year of truly seeing who's going to step up out of these young players. Which one of these young players are truly ready for a bigger role? And if it works out and the Bulls still make the play-in, then cool. You've seen now what the squad can be. If you've done that without DeMar. If they don't make the play-in, then you now know, all right, Kobe, Io, maybe they're still exactly who they are. Dalen, he's just going to be a bench player. Patrick Williams, Julian, we'll see what happens there. But then you're getting a top 10 pick to add some more talent to the team. So it's not as simple as making it the one for one. I get it, and everything that you're saying is right. It just depends on the mindset that this front office wants to take about it. So hyped to see Javonte again. Had a feeling he would be back and told my dad a while ago. Also, let's see some more likes on this. Appreciate that, Marcus Korn. This was solid first half for the Bulls, but the bench is looking great right now, except the ball-headed hoe. Of course, that's you already know. Ball-headed hoe slander here is welcome. We need an all-around player with high basketball IQ and good three-point shooting percentage. The game is beyond annoying. Vooch acts like rebounding is optional. That's crazy. I like DeMar, but he's getting to the age where you generally can't sign him to a long-term contract unless he's willing to stay for less, unlikely, and perhaps taking a bench role eventually. Definitely points were made. Leroy Carter reminds me of watching the Harlem Globetrotters when I was younger. He's the only guy I watch have a wide open layup and kick the ball out. That's Javon Carter's trash. Like I hate it because I was actually excited about what he was going to bring to the team. I think I titled the video Javon Carter bringing the Chicago edge to the Chicago Bulls or something like that. And it's been none of that, man. It's been none of that. None at all. I don't think they let him walk. They're betting on trading Zach to free up money to sign DeMar and make minimal moves. Well, keep in mind, you trade Zach, you're not just getting all that. You're going to be taking some salary on. It doesn't really help the Bulls all that much unless a team's taking about half of Zach's salary without sending that much back. I like DeMar, but he's getting to the age. Oh, you read that one, unless you left it twice. What's up, Haize? I hope the Bulls locked in on this game. Let's hope so. Let's get the dub. Javon for a second at the draft. AK, get it done. He's at least worth a second. Nobody's going to pay any of that. Remember when we thought Javon was Pat Bev with the three-point shot? Oh, we were wrong, man. That's a big fact on that one, bro. And you get some wrong, man. You get some wrong. At least that means you're still living. You got to get some right. You get some wrong. Javon Carter was definitely one that I got wrong, and I can admit that, man. That dude ain't bringing nothing. What do you want to see from the Bulls in the third quarter, Haize? Better defense and execution. The Bulls making it 500 like them making the playoffs, shaking my head. That's hilarious. It's a curse. Players from Wisconsin teams turn into shit once they come to Chicago. That's crazy. But all right, y'all, we're going to go ahead and get ready and wrap it up, man. Guys, thank you for tuning in to the Halftime Hangout. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button if you're not subscribed to the channel. Also, make sure you guys go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I already said that. You can follow the show at Bull Central Pod. Send us any feedback, questions, comments, concerns, bullcentralpod@gmail.com. And then lastly, if you want to leave a text message and our voicemail, 773-270-2799 with the number one spot for everything Chicago Bulls related. Thanks to you guys.